What is possible? This is Aspect here. Welcome to another episode of Room Number 9. Thank you guys for being patient. As always, seriously, I can't stress that enough. It's just been, honestly, one sec, I forgot. I always time my videos. I was like, where's my timer? Because I'm just scared that either I go too low or you know, it's either not long enough or it's too long. That's what he said in this case. But anyway, seriously, thank you for being patient. Like, things have been stressful, and I'm sure you guys know, like, it hasn't helped recently with the most recent events, and it's been very frustrating. And family, like, internal family, like, headbutting. It's been frustrating, I'm not gonna lie, but it's much appreciated, the support. I do want to give you guys a couple heads up on a couple of things. One, I am going to make a couple more videos, but it's going to be different type of videos, but it's going to be more interactive in a way, I guess, if that's the best way of putting it. So look forward to that. That'll be coming up. One will be coming tomorrow for sure, and another hopefully in the weekend. And it's just something that I want to do because I think it's fun. Well, maybe I'm not sure if it'll be fun necessarily, but I feel like it's nice because I don't want to make you. I don't want to make you guys feel like I'm ignoring you, if you will. That's the last thing I want you guys to know, is that I'm definitely not ignoring you. So literally for a couple videos, for at least the next couple of days, I'm gonna have videos answering y'all's comments that you left on my videos. So I'm gonna go answer those, legitimately going to answer every single one I can, maybe the interesting ones, if you know what I mean. The ones, you know, that I can actually respond to for the most part, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna do those for, like, I'm gonna make a couple videos on those. One regarding to, like, the videos outside of room number 9, and then we're gonna do one for room number 9 because I think it'd be fun to do that. I don't know, it won't be like a every, like, week type of thing, but maybe every now and then, because I really don't want you guys, I don't want y'all to, like, think that I'm ignoring you. I really don't want you to think that. I love y'all's comments, so keep sending them in. And it's really interesting. So I know a lot of you guys, maybe not a lot of guys, but some of you guys have finished this game, and you guys have very interesting feelings on this. And I mean, based off what I've read, without, like, no spoilers, of course, it seems like, I mean, it seems like Parade style. This is definitely, you know, I mean, it is from Parade, but it seems like it's Parade style, where it's just kind of like, it's like, is it really a good ending? That type of thing. Yeah, that's what it seems like to me. Although technically there is one good ending in this game. So, but again, in case you guys haven't been on my channel before, which maybe most of y'all haven't, I don't know at this rate, because my old channel is gone at the moment. Almost for good. We'll see. I don't know about that yet, in case y'all are wondering. Yeah, so I do every playthrough blind, so I'm not doing it until we do it the second time around, or the second playthrough round. So just giving you guys a heads up. But yeah, it's I mean, yeah, YouTube's just in a very crap place too. I'm not sure you guys heard, but the Team Salvato, the guys behind Doki Doki Literature Club, they've been having some monetization issues because apparently they don't own their own soundtrack, and YouTube's like, oh, that's y'all's problem. It's like, it's like, what? That doesn't make any sense. You see what I mean? It's frustrating. Dealing with YouTube support right now is not fun, unless you're, I mean, it's just not fun in general. I don't want to, like, say anything, but, like, unless you have, like, literally tens of millions of subs, and, you know, maybe it's okay, but, you know, anything else, it's definitely not. Anyways, though, I'm going to try not to think about things outside of room number 9 right now, because I don't want to stress out. I want to de-stress, and that's what I love about making videos for you guys. So hopefully we get a lot more this upcoming weekend. Now, I'm not kidding. Plan on a lot of them, actually, because I need something to de-stress, and it feels good to see you guys again, of course. So without further ado, enough talking. I need to shut up, and let's go and continue on some room number 9, as it's interesting what you guys said, by the way. You guys, it seems like a good amount of you actually, maybe not, I would not say majority, but it seems like some of you guys did agree with my option on the option A or option B for the first task. So what the second task is going to be, we're going to find out right now, and it's going to be really interesting. I'm assuming right now. It sounds like we've been sent a message. How many minutes has it been? 5 maybe? Painfully curious, I sat up to look at the tablet screen. Requirements fulfilled. Task completed. Hell yeah. I did a fist bump without really thinking, disturbing the gouge on my arm and making my wound ache again. Oh, You have been granted meals for tomorrow. In addition, 10 points have been added to your total. If you'd like to use points, see, the automated linking message put me at ease. The first of our 10 days is finally over. There was a tinge of optimism in both our voices. It'll be fine. We can do this. Ooh, and one of you guys, again, I'll answer this in that video I was talking about, like answering y'all's comments, but one of you guys had an interesting theory on that room. I can't remember if it was room number 3 or 11, or I don't remember which room, but you know, the one where they've been in there for like practically forever, I would assume. But and he's, anyways, we'll come back to that in another video. But anyways, why is there sexy music playing? I did feel a little sluggish, but that might have been just because I started to feel like that after losing a lot of blood. I couldn't held back a yawn. We've been knocked out with drugs early in the afternoon, so I guess the blood loss made me tired after all. So that's why the music... Oh, there is only one bed. I didn't even think of that. I wasn't exactly feeling bad or anything, but I was tired enough that I couldn't really manage a more articulate response. I couldn't believe it was only 10, a little early for bed unless you're in elementary school. But we both already bathed and eaten dinner. We had no internet, so it wasn't like there was any social media to dick around on. Sleep really was the only option. Plus, I mean, the main person I wanted to chat with then was bored when I was sleeping right next to me. I thought I might as well just close my eyes. Actually, I wonder what they're going to do with my blood. Maybe just throw it out? Well, I just hope they don't do something evil with it. All the lights went out. Lights like gentle moonlight spilled through windows, which were probably still displayed on the Okinawan landscape. Man, screw those guys who did this to us. No, none of that matters right now. I just need to sleep. I couldn't. There's just something about knowing another person was lying close to me that made me feel tense. Even if I tried to confine myself to the very edge of the bed, I could still feel as warmed under the blanket we were sharing. It was a strange feeling. It'd be one thing if it would be a girl next to me in bed, but it was a man, Seiji no less. We'd known each other for ages, but unsurprisingly, we never shared a bed like this before. Plus, my anxiety over our current circumstances probably wasn't helping either. Or maybe my body just thought it was time to be active because I was passed out from morning to mid-afternoon. This sucks. Seiji sure didn't sound like he was sleeping. He was definitely awake, but he was the type to refrain from tossing and turning. I fiddled my phone by my bed. It was past midnight already. If they were following their own rules to the letter, we should have had set a new task by now. It'd be nice to have more blankets though, because well, I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with getting too warm, because you know, if you get too warm, you get a little sweaty, and then you know, okay. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going with it. I don't know what I was just trying to fix my own grammar mistake, but a new set of tasks right now, but I wasn't in the mood to check. I tossed and turned, and I wasn't remotely sleepy. At some point, I started staring up at the ceiling. My eyes were wide open, staring vacantly at the dark above me. I noticed Seiji was moving too. We were in the same bed, so it wasn't like we could hide it from each other. I could even tell he was laying on his back. I asked in a hushed tone. I took him a moment to respond, but it didn't sound like he'd just woken up. More like he wasn't sure whether to respond or not. I was the one who had addressed him, but I didn't really have anything in particular I wanted to talk about. I didn't really have anything I could talk about in the first place. Seiji had been through all the same things as I had since we got here, so there wasn't really anything to talk about. But I did have something I wanted to say. Something I wanted to say until I was blue in the face. He didn't reply right away. He must have been staring up at the ceiling like I'd been. He just quietly accepted my apology. No matter how many times I could have told him I'm sorry or thank you, it wouldn't have been enough. But Seiji understood. That was enough to make me feel both relieved and a little like I wanted to cry. That moment of respite filled my chest, and before I knew it, I was overtaken by sleep. I couldn't quite remember exactly when I lost consciousness. Oh man, day by day it's just going to get worse. You know it too. It's going to happen. A quiet electronic. I like how I kept up with the points, by the way. That's nice, because I was afraid they weren't going to do that, because it might have been like you know, shun, I guess. I don't know, but a quiet electronic beeping called me back from the land of sleep. I slept really well, even though I still felt a little foggy. It was worlds better than fighting my way out of the drug stupor like I had the day before. Does the room look a little gray? Seiji sat up stretched like a cat. He'd taken his glasses off to sleep this time, like he normally would. The beeping must have been coming from the tablet. Good morning. Your breakfast has been prepared. I glanced over toward the exchange chamber and noticed I appeared to be unlocked. I was impressed that they pulled it off while we were sleeping. The light coming from behind the curtains was brighter. The screens must have been displaying a sunny Okinawa morning. It really did feel like morning, but I wish they directed some of the concern toward our respecting our human rights. Like, just let us go home already. While I was still dozing in bed, Seiji immediately got up and opened the curtains. I couldn't help but smile. That's not a... Yeah, I mean, that is a true statement. I dropped myself out of bed and into the exchange chamber. Seiji was always on top of things. I had to make some kind of an effort. The chamber was filled with the scent of Japanese food. Rice, grilled fish, miso soup, pickles, spinach and sesame dressing, seaweed, pickled plum. Each just screamed Japanese breakfast. Just the thought made my mouth fill with drool. When I was a kid, my breakfast usually consisted of prepackaged stuff like Pop-Tarts. I did get better stuff when I was in the orphanage, but nothing of this caliber. I mean, we all been there, and we still like those prepackaged stuff. Let's be real. Like, I would have Pop-Tarts still. Well, certain kinds. Some really do suck. Although it's like, it's different, isn't it? For breakfast, it's so different. But like the prepackaged stuff I had for lunch, like, hell no, I would never have that again. Like, I instantly think of the Lunchables. Like, I'm not sure if this is even a hot take, honestly. Let me know in the comments if this is a complete hot take, but like, not recently, but like a year or two ago, I remember trying a Lunchable. It's like, hey, it's like Lunchables. I remember I used to have those a lot. So I tried one, like the ones I usually get, which was the ham. I don't know how I ate that, honestly, as a kid. I mean, to be fair, as a kid, you don't have a taste palate, so yeah. But oh my god, that was so disgusting. I just was like, how did I eat this? Let me know in the comments. Is that a hot take? I don't know, but yeah, again, it's different for breakfast. Like, I can have Pop-Tarts any day. There's a lot of prepackaged stuff for breakfast I'm happy to have, honestly. Anyways, I'd cook for myself once I started living on my own, but usually not much more than building some pasta or rice topped with natto or fried rice. Just big stuff since cooking's a pain in the ass. I never had natto before. I really want to have natto, which is a sticky rice, in case you didn't know. It's really good, supposedly, but... Or I'd eat cabbage for a week because I was just flat broke. Honestly, I really had to hand it to them for the quality and variety on display for breakfast. They might have been bad dudes, but they sure know what they were doing. And on top of that, the portions were extremely generous. They even gave us a heaping container of rice. Our laundry and teacups have been returned as well, but I figured I didn't need to grab them immediately. I mean, after all, we supposedly had 3 hours until the door would lock again. When I got back into the main room, Seiji was sitting in front of the table. His eyelids still looked heavy and drowsy, and he still had rumpled bedhead. The TV was on, and a morning news program was playing. I felt like he had the right idea. Who wanted to start the day off on a bummer note?
Seiji, 見てくれこの飯。
すごいな。旅館の朝食だ。
Oh, that got his attention. If even Seiji's discerning tastes were reacting like that, then I clearly took a seat as the smell of food stimulated my appetite. I'm about to have Chinese food, so I'm so excited. Honestly, I'm so hungry. Someone tells me he is going to do that at some point, or one of the two is going to do this at some point, and it's not, it is going to be a certain type of food, a certain type of meat, if you know what I mean. Okay, so in case you obviously you know what I mean, but I'm just saying it happens in every BO game, and don't tell me I'm wrong. You know what happens, and to be fair, not only in BO games, but just in those anime in general type of games. You know what I mean? Yeah, yes, sir. One of the vegetable dishes has sea grapes in it. The texture was intriguing when they hit my mouth, and the grilled fish was fantastic. It had been marinated in white miso. I'm pretty sure using a mixture of fat and miso paste like that was cheating. The sound of the TV accompanying our breakfast made it feel like a real vacation in a real hotel. But still, Seiji paused when I did.
いやなんか悲しくなったっつうが
Maybe I should have said that.
こんなうまい飯作れんのに悪者っつうがその一味なんだよななんでこいつらにくっついて飯作ってんのかなって思って
Well, we were forced to be involved. That's different. It's not like voluntarily, you know? We were forced to.
そうだな。
それとも捕まって悪の秘密結社のために飯作らされてんのかな
God damn, that would be pretty
そう
terrifying.
かな。
His replies were just so normal as he munched away at his salad. Seiji didn't say anything else after that. I assume he must have been thinking the same thing I was, but didn't care to say
ごち
it.
そうさまでした
I offered thanks to the fish and rice and started collecting our dishes. I hoped the meal would replace some of the nutrients I lost for giving blood. I picked up our laundry while I was in the exchange chamber. Our items were all mixed together, but they were neatly folded. A new supply of snacks set next to the fresh teacups. Our captors didn't miss a beat.
おい聖司パンツ戻ってきたぞ
Oh yeah, you know that's important. Pantsu! I could hear the water running in the bathroom. He must have been washing his face.
置いといてくれ。
はーい
I pull out stuff out of the pile and set it on my bed. The thought of a total stranger washing my underwear was kind of embarrassing. I guess it's too late to worry about that right now though. But I bet even the bad guys in charge of doing laundry here don't want to wash dudes' underpants, huh? Take that, jerks!
てか安住くんのパンツ
Oh, wow, they're really cool looking. Actually, they had a brand name written on them.
これお高いやつじゃありませんでしたっけ
I long since given up on the idea of buying some from that brand or to have that for special occasions. Dang, rich kids are too powerful for me. Seiji was in a totally different universe on every level. As far as underwear went, mine were cheap, like $5 cheap. They always wore out pretty fast.
人のパンツ見て。何しみじみしてる。
Seiji came out of the bathroom almost immediately, an irritated look below his damp bangs. Man, why he's gotta be so handsome? Attractive people just aren't playing fair. I remember that I heard he was scouted by some talent agency in middle school, but he never went for it because it didn't interest him, and he wanted to focus on studying. I mean, I get it. He really is just handsome after all. With those nice broad shoulders and some decent pecs and back muscles that make you wonder if he lifts, and those long legs. It's just not fair. When I slip into the bathroom after him, I noticed a smell like smoke. He must have been smoking under the bathroom vent fan. He really didn't have to do that. I wonder how many cigarettes he brought with him. Oh, well, that's considerate of him, though. Like, even my family, like, you know, they smoke and such sometimes, and like they don't do it around me. I mean, it's much appreciated because in case you guys don't know, I don't drink nor smoke, and it's just never been my thing, and I'm never gonna try it. But I brush my teeth and wash my face. Anyways, what was I going with that? Yeah, they're just very considerate about that, and it's always nice of that, and it's appreciated. It's like that little gesture. It's nice. Just like Seiji here. But there was a shelf above the counter that was full of what looked like women's body lotion and basic skincare products. They were arranged in a row of stylish bottles of vaguely familiar brand names boasting about their all-natural formulas. I picked up one of the brand name bottles and brought it to my nose.
すげえいい匂いさすがブランドもの
Oh yeah, a real brand name. I was hit with a small wave of nostalgia as I returned the bottle to the shelf. I thought I'd seen the brand in the room of an older woman I dated a long time ago. After that, I had nothing left to do but laze around and watch TV. It felt like just like a boring summer vacation. I really wanted to go to the beach.
なあ情報確認しね
I tried broaching the subject less directly, figuring it was best if we can make ourselves think of the situation as if it wasn't anything particularly remarkable. Huh? Something's off. Hold on. What's off? Here, let's see if I can figure it out before. 22 days and 58 points. Okay, so they recently did their task. So room number 2 just did their task. I came to realize. So it was room number 2 we're looking at. Room number 6 is still going strong. Oh. Room number 8 did nothing? Wow. Okay, so they didn't do anything. Oh, the only thing they did was the subject data, I'm assuming. Or the occupant stuff. Wow, room number 8. You guys are gonna have a rough time if you don't do anything. Let's see. What else we got? Room number 5 or 11 is doing okay, it seems like. But man, what the hell is room number 2 doing? They literally did something. It's just they're probably going to spend it all. Watch, we'll find out on the next day, or day number 3, I should say. I was gonna say room number 3. But what's different? I don't see what's off necessarily, other than the fact that they did theirs and they didn't. And I'm not sure about room number 11. I really don't remember. Same with the number 6. Well, number 6 is they're staying on schedule, anyways.
1号室昨日いたよな。
Oh, I forgot. Well, yeah, it's been a while since I recorded, so of course I wouldn't remember, but still.
確か4日目で24ポイントぐらいだった。
They were on day 4, 24. Oh my god. It's just going to get more intense. We all know it at this point. I didn't hide my confusion, but Seiji's expression remained steady as the lenses of his glasses glitched coldly. Maybe they already got out? Wait. What were the options for getting out again? Wait. I gulped audibly when it finally dawned on me.
誰か死んだってこと。
Seiji's lips had begun to move but abruptly stopped. I don't think he actually made a sound.
それ以外中途で脱出する方法がないな。
He finally got the words out, his voice hoarse and weary. The atmosphere in the room grew heavy again. There really was no way out. We were trapped. We either had to get those 100 points or die trying. But the optimist in me wouldn't quiet down. It could all just be empty threats. There could be very well no other people in those rooms to begin with. Although, either way, there was no question that we had been imprisoned by literal criminals. Those bastards didn't care if we lived or died. They wouldn't shed a single tear for our sakes.
8番の部屋何にも増えてないな。
It was a room with 3 people in
バ
it.
スに乗るときに見た親子連れならわからないでもない。
A chill came over me. It was much sharper and more profound than the dull aching cold when I had my blood drawn. I just wanted to get out as soon as possible, which is why we needed to look at these tasks, even if the prospect was terrifying. Seiji must have felt the same way as he poked away at the tablet.
ああ、そういうこと。
Subject A must... Okay, so that's still here. Must create an incision on Subject A's body. Wait, what the hell's incision? Is that like a big deep cut? What is that? Is that what I think it is? Incision. Oh, okay, so it is a surgical cut. Oh god, wait, am I subject B or A? Okay, I'm assuming I'm B. I don't remember. But damn, okay, so of at least 100 millimeters and 8 millimeters deep. Okay, so what's 100 millimeters in length? I don't know my to inches, I guess. Let's go with that. So 100 millimeters. Ooh, 3 inches. Okay, it's about, I mean, it's about 4 inches actually. So 4 inches, which that doesn't sound bad, but 8 millimeters deep. That's also really, it's not an inch long, but I don't know how, like, it could be anywhere in the body. I don't know. That's kind of weird, is it not? I mean, maybe it's like you cut the tissue at most. Ooh, this is tough, honestly. This is really tough. I'm not gonna lie. Unfortunately, I do have to end the episode here, but it was going to be a short episode. But you know, guys, I have good news. We'll have an episode tomorrow. Don't worry, because I'm curious, and plus, I'm not leaving on this. Well, I am leaving it on this for this episode for tonight, but tomorrow you'll come back straight into it, I promise you. Because even for me, I want to know what happens next. But I did enjoy the short episode. Just let you guys know again that I'm not gone completely. I just needed some time to clear my head, or try to at least. But seriously, it's great to see y'all again. And let me know what you think down below. What would you choose? Option 1 or 2? Let me know in the comment box down below. Because I'm not sure. I'm not like very familiar at all with like how deep your tissue is and like all that stuff. So it's like, I'm not sure, like would it be deadly to do like 4 inches length and 8 millimeters? I don't know. That's not my thing. I really don't know. All I know is that a lot of blood's going to be coming out. So, but again, they might provide us with the right items where we can like cover it up, because it just seems so weird that you just do that and then it doesn't seem bad. Like, honestly, I might choose option 2 again, just because it doesn't seem bad, because you will cover it up. But the thing is like, I forgot who's subject A and subject B, honestly. But let me know in the comment box down below. I'm curious to see. And other than that, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like and share the video. Enjoyed, subscribe down below. And I'll see you also actually at the live stream. Follow me on Twitch. Have the notification bell, as I will be live streaming. Definitely live streaming. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I'm actually live streaming. Maybe tonight. For sure tomorrow, though. Stay tuned for that, and I'll see you also later, okay? Love ya, and don't forget to stay awesome.